Hey, it's Arcanium69, and I'm back from my hiatus. And while I'm back from my hiatus, I figured out how to Let's Play Diablo 2. Because it didn't want me to do that earlier. I mean, seriously, it really did not want me to flat out do that. But hey, I figured it out. So, here is the situation about the audio, because I've noticed that a lot of my audio became really quiet while the game's audio kept on playing. It is still a little bit like this, you probably would have noticed, but until I could figure out anything else I could do with it, this is pretty much what you got. In the meantime, let's play Diablo 2. So Diablo 2 is probably one of my favorite games back in my childhood. It came out in like 1998, and when I first saw it, I was like, holy crap, this is an awesome game. It's a top-down RPG. It's an RPG. It's a dark fantasy RPG, and it sort of has like different phases. It's an adventurer's RPG, and as you can see, I've played this quite a bit. So there is also an expansion to this, and that's where you get your assassin, and that's what you get. That's where you get your druid. You also get the I think it's Act 5. Yeah, Act 5, where you actually get to fight the final boss rather than just the final boss, which is of course Diablo. Now I would have Let's Played the first Diablo. The problem is that I don't have the first Diablo. So some of the things, it will go in a flashback to the first Diablo. I'll let you know if it does. I pretty much know this whole storyline. I've played Diablo, Diablo 2, and Diablo 3. Problem with the Diablo is that it does not, and I'm telling you, it does not want to work with my computer. Anyways, so let me bring through the characters. So this is the Amazon. Amazon is skilled with a spear and a bow. And if anybody likes to play like Rangers or anything of the Amazonian type, which is more like skirmishers on the battlefield or things like that, this is the person you would probably play. Then there's the assassin, schooled in the martial arts. Her mind and body are deadly weapons. Anybody who loves playing rogues, this is your gal. Necromancer. Necromancer, summoning undead minions and cursing his enemies are his specialties. Anybody who likes to play the evil sorcerer type, who likes to summon and animate the undead and be evil, is obviously this side of the person. And of course, the Barbarian, his unequaled and close quarters combat and mastery of the weapons. If you are a tank, you want to play this guy. Paladin, he is naturally a party leader, holy man, and blessed warrior. Also a tank, a holy tank, and this guy I loved playing when I was a kid. Sorceress, she has mastered the elemental magics, fire, lightning, and ice. So anybody who wants to play a normal sorcerer, this is the person you would play. And then of course the Druid, commanding the forces of nature, he summons wild beasts and raging storms to his side. This is the kind of character if you are a nature lover, because he loves nature just like you. And of course, choosing one of these, you always get an animation, and I loved watching the animations. Of course, this was back in 1998, so people were amazed that they were even able to do this. It doesn't look all that great today, but think of it back in 1998 where the internet just started. Yeah. So the funnest thing is that this guy, the Paladin, I loved playing him because it was just one hilarious thing that he always did. If you had a certain holy ward and you had a certain attack that you can do, you literally became just a flat-out tank and you killed everything in your path with just by even looking at them. And if they still were a pain in the ass, you went in and pretty much kept hacking at them so fast in lightning speed. It's like 14 hits in the lightning speed. And then the funniest thing is that if your weapon breaks, suddenly he punches you in lightning speed, and all I kept on thinking about was, I want to fist your bunghole! I want to fist your bunghole! I want to fist your bunghole! Every time he did that. It's so freaking awesome. So, I'm pretty much going to be in decision on whether I want to play him, the Barbarian, or the Necromancer. Because the Necromancer is hilarious too, because the Necromancer here, you play him, you summon all your minions, and then you just have a posse, and you're just sitting back, letting them fight, and you're not doing shit, but you're getting all the XP for it. It doesn't matter. If they kill something, you're the one who gets the XP. So it's just like, I don't care. I'll just have my minions go after you. It was so hilarious. And then the Barbarian was also one of my favorites because he has a lot of shouts that really help him out, and then he does a leap of faith that kind of like puts him right in the middle of battle, and then just beats the shit out of everything. So he's really good at that. So you know what? Just because I think it's just way too hilarious, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Paladin. The Paladin seems to be like a really cool guy. I really like him. Yeah. And also a pagan playing a Paladin is just, I think that's just hilarious. So I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him one of my Pathfinder characters. So I'm just gonna flat out call him Atherdel, and he's an expansion character. Now, hardcore means that if you die, and you can't get that character back. Yeah, they do that. So I'm gonna just hit OK with that because I'm pretty sure I'll die. Sorry about that. If you saw a little bit of a skip, sorry about that. My video recording pretty much forces me to keep hitting the record button when it does these little skips. So this is Wariv, and you get your first quest from him.
Well met, noble Paladin. It's been a while since I've seen any of your kind in the West. It would be an honor to aid you in any way that I can. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago.
That's racist.
He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake.
That's even more racist.
Shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive, then I'll take you along.
Well, you think I'm not going to be alive?
Kara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Hey, don't change the subject. What are you talking about if I'm alive then? What? You think that's because I'm black? You think I'm just going to die because I'm black? Motherfucker. I am a holy black man. I will kick your ass.
Yes?
And then, anyways, after that escapade, you can do the introduction again, or you can hit gossip.
I've been leading my trade caravan across the eastern deserts for more than 20 years now. I've been attacked by bandits and outlaws more times than I can remember, but never when a paladin accompanied me. Indeed, your order has saved me from losing a small fortune over the years. I just hope you can discover what's going on around here and get the gates to the east opened up.
So pretty much when you hit gossip, it kind of expands a little bit on the tidbits. This is the map. Anyways, it'll be like right on your screen. And I both love it and hate it because it'll be right on your screen. So these are all the different people, and when they move, the little map shows where they move. Like I said, this was in 1998. People were freaking out. Anyways, so I'll show you guys all the different people before we go.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here.
Yeah,
Many
baby.
of our sisters
You know I'm
fought
strong.
bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Undaria.
The funniest thing about Charcy is that back when I was a kid, I was extremely attracted to her. Like when I was in age 13, I still played this game, and I was attracted to her because she looked like the bustiest of them all. I know it's terrible. I feel so bad. I feel dirty just even remembering that. So yeah, you can hit gossip.
Oh, Kasha's fantastic.
And it'll say more stuff.
Sure, she's a little hard on outsiders, but who can blame her? All she wants is to protect our order. But now that our sisters have turned against us, I think this whole mess has hardened her heart.
So you get to talk to every single one of them. You can talk to them all, and get your opinions on them. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the gossip and the introduction for them all right now.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Guy, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
So, gambling is pretty much, when you gamble, you're on the inventory screen for the people here, and when I get enough money, I can just like click on things, and I can see if it's a good item or a bad item. It won't tell you until you buy it. That's what gambling is. It's that you pretty much gamble if you have a good a good item or not a good item. So let's get to gossip.
Warriv was kind enough to let me travel with his caravan, but don't let him drag you into a search for a new eastern trade route. I'm making a fortune right here. Yeah, from the rogues, of course. You, on the other hand, always get my best prices.
So, yeah, pretty much, he's an ass. he pretty much will try to, like, he will try to screw you out of your own money, is pretty much what his character is. And that's because of the gambling part. He gambles the shit out of your money. And then this is Akara, who, like, fucking sneakily tried to sneak up to me like a fucking creeper. Anyways, so Akara gives you your first quest.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil deeds Undaria. I still can't believe it. But she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness.
So this is the quest.
Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the great eye watch over you.
By the power of Jesus, I will cleanse this cave! And then you get a little quest log here, and it'll tell you. So we have 6 quests, and there's 6 quests for each act, pretty much. And of course, the infamous Kasha.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
So you can talk to her, get the gossip.
Deed is a pig. I've been tempted to throw him out of the camp many times. But Charcy seems to think that he's good company. I don't trust the man. But if she is comforted by him, then I'll desist.
And then if you have like a quest, or if you completed a quest, it'll come up as one of the subjects.
The demons in that cave have claimed many of my finest archers. I wonder how you will fare.
And sometimes they actually have insight to the quest, and you can get more info on what you're supposed to do. But this is a very simple quest. Go out, kill monsters, cleanse the den of evil.
I will cleanse this wilderness.
By the power of Jesus, I will cleanse this world! Anyways, so this is pretty much where you can start fighting. You can't fight in the camp though, but you can fight out here, and that's for any of the characters. It won't let you fight in the camp, so you can't kill anybody in the camp. Good God. So you'll find health shrines like this one, or chests. So it's really that simple-minded. It's just they'll throw a bunch of monsters at you, and then you just flat out beat them to death. So pretty much, and of course later on they'll throw a shit ton at you, and it just gets mindless after that. By the power of Jesus, I compel you to die! Can I get an amen? Anyways. Oh yeah, I have a stamina bar down there, so I can't just endlessly run. And I think they realized how shitty of a mechanic that is, where you can't just endlessly run.
I need a key.
Yep. You get some lock chests, and you gotta find keys for it, so you never know. Maybe somebody's gonna drop a key. They'll always drop. There's a really good chance they'll drop items. You just gotta keep beating the shit out of them. And I get another I get a new hand axe. So this is all the stuff that you get. There's defensive auras. Active slowly regenerates your life, and your resist fire. I like to go just straight up offensive. This increases the damage I do for me and my party. I'm gonna put my stuff in that, and then you get these things. Smite. Temporarily stun your enemies. The one that I like is Zeal. Zeal's the one where you just beat the living shit out of them. So, yeah, I always like putting a shit ton of stuff in that. So, now that you have that, you can go here, and then you get these auras, and then if you press, now you tagged it. If you hover your cursor and you hit it, you can tag it with those numbers. So, I put that there. Now I can kick more ass. And then here's your strength, dexterity, vitality, energy. So, being holy, I want to usually put it in strength and energy. So my strength seems okay right now, so I'm going to put it right into my energy. And this is what I do. It's like every time I level up, one of my attributes levels up. I just put all 5 in there. And then you can just run off and just hack the shit out of things. And this is pretty much how I plays. I go run around, find enemies, hack the shit out of them, you know, clear out the map. And if you don't already have things here, like in your slots, like for example, I got that cracked leather armor. I didn't have anything in that slot, so it went right automatically into that slot. It's 3 to 6, 2 to 7. That's not as potent, so I'm just gonna leave that there. So yeah, I just keep running around, just find more enemies and bitch at the stamina bar. Because a lot of the enemies that you'll find here are off the beaten path, so you pretty much have to just flat out go and just be in search of everything. Stamina potion. I'm drinking that shit. Stamina potions temporarily give you endless energy. You can just go around, beat the shit out of things. And early in the game is where you want to just pretty much pick up everything. You know, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. A buckler, a sword, a katana, a frickin' a piece of poo with some corn in it. It doesn't matter. So that's the Den of Evil over there, but we're not going to go there immediately. I want to just level up a little, because that's the whole thing about that situation. So I got a buckler. And then you got little hidden stashes like that. I got a ring and a buckler. I want to identify the ring. Ups my attack rating. I'll just put that on. Thank you. I just turned off my map. I didn't want to do that. Why did I do that? The map still, like, pans out. That hurts. Some of the shrines isn't really good, but it isn't really good because, like, that shrine just beat the shit out of me. Little fucker. So I'll drink a potion. And then I'll put my mana potion in place of it. Eventually you'll find belts, and belts can heighten your capacity for how many potions you can have. I usually go for high capacity instead of what the belt can do. God damn it! Shit. It's a good thing I had another one. Little fucker. So yeah, you get sometimes traps like that that burns your pubes off. I'm not gonna do that just yet. If you can't stack your blessings that you get from these shrines, so I'm just gonna do this one first because this one gives me more experience. So now, of course, it's not gonna be when you're doing this yourself. Some of the maps, these maps are randomly generated, so I think this might have. I don't think. No, this wasn't the first time they made randomly generated traps. I don't think so. But randomly generated maps. Anyways, but yeah, this was a fun game to play. I love this game to death. So, and there goes my fucking stamina. Now I have to walk and wait for my stamina to go up. Yeah, this is a shitty game mechanic, but you know, there's not as many cons to the game, really. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look as great as it did back in 1998, but this really wowed people. Oh shit, I just accidentally drank my mana. Why do I gotta play like a noob? Fuck. I don't want to play like a noob. I'm actually good at this game. God damn it. So, pretty much the Paladin puts auras on himself. Gimme, just fucking gimme. There we go. He puts auras on himself, so, and I already leveled up, so there you go. So, at the cost of life, I'm just gonna go ahead and just put one in there, but I'm not gonna use it, just so I can get down to here. And this time I'm going to put that in my strength. So now my strength is up. And then the next one I'm gonna do is life. Yeah, first iterations it's pretty easy to level up. And then later on it kinda just goes. Well, not really. I mean, you still level up decently, you know. But it's just, you know, when you're not even in the double digits just yet, you don't level up that much. We still haven't traveled up here. I think I have a potion. There we go. And then there's Flavie up there, and she's like, don't get past here. And she's like, stop. You can't get past here until you finish the cave quest. See?
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely in the next wilderness.
And she won't even stop me. It's just like I can go into the next area. Like, what the hell? It's like you'd think somebody like her would actually stop me. But yeah, she didn't stop me at all. And the reason why she doesn't she said she doesn't like me going ahead is because I didn't complete the quest just yet. But before I go down there, I left a shrine over here, so I'm gonna go get that shrine. Okay, come on. Nope, not that shrine. That shrine. This is the skill shrine. And the skill shrine pretty much says, now your skills are 5 times more, kill all the monsters.
Evil dwells within this cave.
Yes, evil. Evil! By the power of Jesus, I will cleanse this cave! Anyways. That fucker's there. Yep. That guy is a shaman. And he will just keep on reviving the things you killed until you just kill off the shamans. So it gets a pain in the ass because it's like you kill this, you kill that, you kill this, you kill that, and then just to be a bigger pain in the ass, he revives the guy who was right in front of you. You kill him, you revives the guy who was put in front of you, you kill him, and it just keeps going like that. So you just want to kill him as quick as you can. Because if you don't, things just get annoying.
It's locked.
Oh yeah, I still don't have a key. I killed so many things and I still don't have a key. And they have like dead bodies and things like that. All that. I loved this game. It was so simple and it was so good. My skill trees blessing. We're out. So I'm pretty much gonna finish the first quest, and that's where I'll cut off the video and I'll post it. I am a god! I will not be bullied by the likes of you! Man, this is old as shit. He's like, but did you just hit me? Well, yeah, you get through like really like situations of flat out depravity. Hold on. Sorry, I took that off because I have this thing that's just hovering there that's like, you are recording the session. Well, I thank you, but you are completely blocking valuable information. Do not do that. So yeah. Oops. I'm just collecting everything I see so I can just build up some funds. It's really funny sometimes when you're playing like these little hack and slash games and they throw like this huge gargantuan thing and just like in 2 hits it's dead. Like Hulk smash! Oh! About fucking time, goddamn. I'll just backtrack and then I'll find the damn chest that was locked. But yeah, you have to collect keys. I collected 3 of them, so I can unlock 3 locked chests, which is kind of funny. So pretty much everybody has like a skeleton key, because it doesn't matter what it is. It's just
I am overburdened.
I am overburdened. Low quality. Let's get rid of that and check out this. It's 10. That's 11. Fuck that. Okay. So this is those blue scrolls allow me to make portals, and it brings me right back. So pretty much the person I want to go to is her. And then identify this 4, 5. But this has faster blocking rate, and it does increase chance of blocking. So I'm gonna put that in there instead of that one. So that goes in there. This is a buckler. Ethereal means it can't be repaired. So once it's broken, it's busted. Quilted armor, don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I can't use that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's shit. You'll get gems and runes, and you can actually do stuff with that, but not right now. So I got like 1200 too, so I'm gonna invest in these books, because what you can do with these books is that you can put all your scrolls in these books. So that's a scroll of identity, and that's a tome of identify, and this is a tome of town portal. So now, if I ever want to make another town portal, or I have to identify something, I just right click on these books. Also, if I buy stuff like this, it doesn't show up in my inventory, it shows up here. So yeah, pretty neat, huh? Alright, so back into the den I go. It's really funny because that was a bit of a broken system, because sometimes you get into like a big boss battle, and then you can just do the town portal and just go back before he kills you, and then go back in after you just like refill yourself. So it was a bit broken. I think they fixed that actually, where you can't use that as much. But yeah, it's kind of funny. So I just find it funny. Well, we just built, my dad and I, we played this game religiously. Like, this was like a father-son game kind of thing. And so when we get to a big boss battle, it's like, okay, just create a town portal quickly, and when you feel like you're about to get your ass beat, just run back to town, fuel up, get your health back up, and go back. Because their health wouldn't regenerate in time to be at full health. Hey, new skill, as you can see. So I just want to... Like, this makes me resistant to fire, but there really isn't much in here that I really care about. So I just go ahead and put another one in there. And then this will go right to my life. The coolest thing is that auras really don't take much mana. And this is, and what you see up there is a semi-boss battle. This is a semi-boss. When I say semi-boss, I mean this guy is just a special creature, you know, just things that you see. 2 monsters remaining, the special creature, so he does like spectral hits, which is like, it bypasses my armor, but I just beat the shit out of him, so I don't give a fuck. Welcome to the club.
My duty here is done.
So I go back to get a reward. And first, I'm going to see what this does. Attacker takes damage of 1. So every time he hits me, he takes damage. So I'm going to go ahead and wear that. Because, I mean, I get rid of a lot. I get rid of some of my defense, but I also pretty much like backhand anybody who tries to hit me. And then we got resist light. Lightning resist 5%, and attacker takes damage of 1, so now he takes 2 damage from me. every time he hits me. So how do you like that, bitch? Tangerine sash of thorns. It's just, it's just like a string that's like completely through a bunch of tangerines that has like little toothpicks coming out of them, and then this quilted armor of thorns. This doesn't feel comfortable. Am I wearing it inside out? Buckler of blocking. Pretty much pointing out the obvious of what it's supposed to do. So I'll backtrack here now, because I know I left something up there. Oh, arrows and a correct short sword. Oh, yeah.
I am overburdened.
You're not overburdened. You're just stubborn. Take it, you little shit. Take it. Take it up your bunghole. Okay, so here it is. Ah, shit! Yeah, sometimes you'll hear a crank and that means, hey, that's trapped! You're like, fuck, 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 fuck! So yeah. So you'll probably see me, you know, running around and screaming with my head off, screaming my head off because I'm just like, ah! I'm gonna use a town portal. I don't give a fuck. I'm out. And this is pretty cool because now that you finish this quest, go here and she gave me a new skill.
You've earned my trust. You may yet restore my faith in humanity.
Nope, bitch.
The reward is training in the skill of your choice.
So I'm gonna talk to you again. Throw that in there. 50% damage to undead. Well, because it's a club and bones are weak when they don't have their fleshy bits. Okay. I don't know why I stared at that for like the longest time. I think I'm just out of it. Oh yeah, now I have new slots, so I can actually put potions in here. Yay! More potions. And that didn't give me a lot of money. Shit. I'm just gonna buy only one key for 45, but if I try to sell you, it's like a coin off. For both of them! I kinda feel cheated here. Okay, so add 2 more of these, and then I take my skill. Is there anything good about offensive harness? Decrease fire resistance when active or slowly. Oh yeah, this regenerates my life into my party and stuff like that. Combat. Temporarily stun your enemy by bashing it with your shield. I'll go ahead and grab that one. And so I go ahead and I'll just put F2 on that. So this is cool because then it's like F2 bash with your shield, F1 back to my aura. Yes.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the
Okay, calm
monastery
down.
graveyard.
Calm down. You don't have to yell at me.
Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristan, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement.
I'd defile you any day.
Our ally. You will help us destroy her.
I'll destroy her like I could destroy that pussy! I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Alright, cool. So, that pretty much says that we have completed that quest. So, in other words, I'm going to stop it here, and I'll just keep playing this game over and over for you, and we'll just get with the next quest, which is Bloodraven. So, I don't know, I always liked Bloodraven, but she was a pain in the ass to fight when I was a kid. When I was playing this, she was always a pain in the ass to fight. I don't know if that was because I just kept on trying to speedrun Diablo, which is a terrible thing to do, but yeah. Anyways, we'll see her next time around. So, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you want to see more of this, subscribe to Arcadium69 today. Remember, keep calm and game on. See you guys.